I went to Arkansas, I didn't have any plans of, turning pro or doing this. I didn't, have any records in my mind. It was just kind of, I wanted to go and just play golf. And it's just been really cool to see it evolve. And I'm trying to, now I'm on the women's side, I'm the only current or former player, to play on tour. So I'm the face for those girls. And, I try to be there for them if they have any questions that I can ever answer, and just to kind of show them the right way to do it. I just like hanging out with the girls, and I want them just to know me as Stacy, not as Stacy Lewis, the #1 player in the world. To them, I'm just Stacy, and that's what I want it to be. I want, them to feel comfortable to ask me questions, and, what do I need to do to get to the next level? How can we play in practice rounds with them, doing that kind of stuff, and it's fun. I love, seeing things through their eyes again, because you remember when you were that age, and everything, the world just seemed so big at the time. The difference between college and pro is the level of play. In college you've got 5 to 10 players maybe that could win a tournament every week, where on tour you've got 50 players that can win every week. You take the #1 player from every college team, and that's what you've got on tour every single week. So you just have to be sharper, you have to be on your game more. You can't, you can't have a bad week, really. You have to play consistently every week, and but it's fun. A lot of the girls that I played with in college were now competing against each other still on tour, and it's fun to, to see the friendships that we've all kind of developed over the years. In the LPGA, while we make great money, we don't make the money anywhere close to the guys do. And we don't have the money to, travel with our entire family every single week. And so it's hard, you're out there, a lot of times you're out there by yourself. And so you find your best friends are the people you're competing against every single week. We rent houses together, stay in hotels, you go to dinner together. It's kind of what everybody does, just because we don't really have any other options. When I get on the golf course and inside the ropes, that is my favorite place in the world, because then it's just golf. All these other things don't matter, your sponsors, your media, all that's out the window, and it's just golf, and that's still my favorite thing. That's what I play for. I love coming up 18, being in contention, being nervous, knowing how your body's going to respond. That's what I play for. Being #1 in the world is playing consistently every single week. You're not going to play perfect every week. You're not going to win every week. But if you barely make the cut, well, let's figure out how we can move up that leaderboard and finish 15 or 20th or something like that. It's to be #1 in the world, you can't be missing cuts. You can't be finishing, barely making the cut and then playing horrible on the weekend. It just doesn't work that way. So you have to play consistently, and that's something that I pride my game in. That's something that I've worked really hard in, is making those bad rounds not quite so bad. And that's really been the difference for me over the last few years. I'm proud of the fact, that I've been able to bring these people to the tour and to see the value in women's golf. Because ultimately, when I'm done, I want to leave this tour in a better place. That's what a lot of the older players, the founders, that's what they've taught me, is that, we have to keep growing women's golf. We're not done yet. While we've got a lot of great tournaments, we're playing for a lot of money, we're not even close to where we need to be yet.